Do you remember your first period? I certainly do. As someone with PCOS, my periods are literally the most stressful 5 to 7 days of my life every single month. And the romanticizing and the aestheticizing of periods, along with the capitalization on this natural process, just makes me question whether this trend is really necessary or is it beneficial. That being said, hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Joel, and if you're not subscribed, kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video. Thank you guys so much. If this is your first time on this channel, I actually speak about anything I want to speak about. So if commentary is literally your thing, please consider subscribing, liking, and sharing this video with your friends and your family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for finding it worthy to spend time with me, because I know time is precious. So thank you so much for spending time with me. Let me plug myself in. I have this amazing self-improvement journal that has completely changed my life. I started journaling in 2021, and my mode of journaling is quite different. Journaling really helped me on my journey of self-growth and self-improvement. I started journaling during the time I was also having active therapies with a psychologist, and it really helped me. And journaling has actually helped me in self-growth, self-improvement, and literally all round. So if journaling is your thing and you're looking to be on a journey of self-growth or self-improvement, and you just need something to like keep you accountable or to aid you along the way, my journal is literally one of the best things you would actually need. Everything is done for you. Like literally, you don't have to like go on Google and be like, what's today's shadow work of the day? Like everything is done for you. Their original shadow works to some extent. And also, this journal consists of law of attraction, feelings journal, brain dump, shadow work prompts, guided dream prompt, and this journal was designed by me. That was today's quote of the day from my journal. Every sunshine brings a new chance to rewrite your story. Oh, I love this one. Every sunshine brings a new chance to rewrite your story. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine that during my period, I'll be enticed by the idea of a blood-covered tampon or pad marketed as a bath bomb. The concept of dropping said item into water, turning it red, and then bathing it seems far from appealing. Personally, and I mean personally, let me know if you guys feel the same way. I find nothing aesthetically pleasing about sitting in a bath that potentially contains my real blood mixed with red dye, serving as a constant reminder that I'm covered in my own blood, serving as a constant reminder that I am even bleeding, because I cannot be the only one that just does not like when on their periods. Like literally, I'm literally counting down from second that I find out that it's my time of the month. So like, honestly, considering that our vaginas are very sensitive to chemicals, the thought of immersing oneself in a bathtub filled with a mixture of blood, dye, and a bath bomb larger than a dildo is quite unsettling. And I know there are other bath bombs that we don't even know what's inside. Trust me, I understand. It's very perplexing to see people sitting in this red tinted bathtub casually eating food. Please, someone should let me know, is this really a common practice during your menstrual period? Like when you're on your period, you like normally, okay, just remove the fact that we have these bath bombs. Do you just go and sit in a bath? Like, anyways, so the manufacturers of these bath bombs, they actually claim that their products are infused with menstrual relieved essential oils. They're using big grammar to attract consumers. So I conducted some research on using essential oils for menstrual relief. So the most commonly essential oils that are used for this purpose include lavender oil, which helps to calm you down. Also, clary sage, which helps to balance your hormones and also reduce cramps. We have the peppermint, which provides cooling sensation and pain relief. We also have the rose, which offers soothing properties and also improves your mood. And we also have geranium, Geranium balances, is it geranium or geranium? Geranium, I think I'll go with geranium. So geranium, what it does, it balances your hormones and it also reduces your stress. We also have chamomile. Chamomile actually helps the mind to calm down. It helps your body to also calm down, and it also reduces cramps and tension. And chamomile, honestly, if you have like a piercing that gets triggered or is not healing well, just rub like a chamomile tea bag on it, like literally like 1 week straight. It would reduce the effect. It will reduce the effect. I don't want to say it will go completely, but it will reduce the effects because I did it, it actually worked. That being said, these essential oils can be applied through various methods. Aromatherapy is one way that you could apply these essential methods. Guys, I'm not trying to sway you from buying their products, but I just want to tell you guys an alternative, if that makes sense. So another way you could apply these essential oils when you're in your period or to calm your nerves is through topical application. So here it just involves massaging the essential oil on you, but obviously you're not going to, because essential oils are quite harsh, so you're just going to dilute it with whatever oil you're using, which is also known as a carrier oil, be it coconut oil, jojoba oil, or almond oil. The typical ratio is 3 to 5 drops of essential oil per tablespoon of carrier oil. You can use this blend of oil to massage your lower abdomen and your lower back to also help to alleviate cramps and discomfort. Also, another option is to use like a roller bottle. You just mix the essential oils inside this roller bottle, and then you also add the carrier oil, and then you could just easily apply it on your wrist, your temples, and your lower abdomen, just to like help you. Interestingly, when I checked the website of this bath bomb, they actually instructed users to not forget, in their words, don't forget to remove the string before draining the bath. However, I can't help but wonder how one is supposed to locate a white string in a bath that is filled with blood-colored water and dye. From a business perspective, this is a very genius idea. Like, it's very genius because you know that people will suck into this trend. Look at all the views that this video has gotten. Like, literally, look at all the views that bath talk has gotten. But I am a very normal person, and as a normal everyday person, you don't need this. Stop trying to convince yourself that you need to take a bath that's aesthetic. Especially if you think about it, you don't really do it. That's just literally how I think about it. Consumerism is the enemy of human, and we, including me, we've all become slaves to it in some ways. I'm a very impulsive buyer and a very impulsive spender, and that's why sometimes I have to do the work myself and really ask myself, do I really need this or not? Trust me that sometimes I'm like, money is just money. Money will always come. But then sometimes I have to sit down and think to myself, is this really necessary? And if I can do it, so can you. Yeah, there are some things that are deserving of your money, but there are some things that are not deserving of your money. I'm not saying this product is not deserving of your money. If you feel, okay, I need it, then get it. But think within yourself, do I need it? Or am I just in this cycle of consumerism and overconsumption? Guys, because I have plants all over me, I'm like, in between these shots, I'm like literally coughing because I'm having hay fever. So in case you see my eyes turn red, please, yeah, the plants are not joking with me today. Like literally, I'm surrounded by plants. Like, I don't know if you guys can see this one here. I'm surrounded by plants. Oh my god. By creating something as out there as a tampon shaped bath bombs, companies, they can start to set themselves apart from the crowd. And obviously this kind of product is very appealing to like a specific group of customers who appreciate the novelty and aren't even afraid to try something different. While some people might find tampon bath bombs weird or even gross, like me, I find it extremely weird, and I'm someone who doesn't really get weirded out. If you know me, I'm literally a weird person. Like, I am so alternative. Like, literally my mind does not work like the random person. Like, that's the kind of person I am. But like, I kind of find it weird, not because I am against periods. Like, I am team let's humanize periods. Like, literally, I was even thinking about it yesterday. I was like, let's humanize periods, because like period is like a natural thing in almost every woman's body. So like, why can't we normalize it? Like, let's humanize it, let's normalize it, because it is inevitable. Like if you're adult age, your parents, your dad, your mom, your brothers, they know you bleed every month. So why is this something that people are just afraid to talk about? But that's a story for another day. So like I said, there is no denying that creating and selling these products actually also helps the economy, because when you buy it, the people, they have to pay the tax, and by that it helps to grow the economy, depending on if your government is stingy or not. It also creates job for people who design, who make, and also who sells them, and it keeps the money flowing through the market. Plus, it encourages other companies to think creatively about their products too. Companies, they often jump on viral trends just to sell us things that we actually do not even really need. Obviously, this also encourages impulsive buying behavior. These weird products, they usually get like very popular, like super fast, and just as quick as people just hogged onto it. At the same time, people just lose interest so quickly, and this leads to a cycle of constant consumption and disposal, which isn't suitable in the long term. Now that brings us to the topic of consumerism. What is consumerism? Consumerism is a belief that increasing the consumption of goods and services is always very desirable, and that a person's well-being and happiness are fundamentally tied to acquiring these material possessions. So the owner of this tampon bath bomb product has also mentioned that people have actually bought these bath bombs for events like period parties and menopausal parties.
Okay, guys, so the amount of people that are totally freaking out and losing it over the fact that we make pad and tampon bath bombs, which, by the way, were absolutely highly requested, is crazy. I got so many comments from "that's very woke," which I don't quite understand, to "it's gross, that's disgusting, why would you do that?" Let me tell you some of the reasons why people have bought these and made these our most popular bath bombs. Obviously, one is a joke because they just think it's funny, which is fine. I was sent a message with one order saying that it was ordered for a friend so she could celebrate the end of her period because she was having a hysterectomy. I have had several order for period parties, for like parties when your kid has their first period. I know some think that's weird, but it's like, it's a thing, okay? And then seriously, we just need to normalize it. It's not gross, it's not disgusting, it's just a thing.
So whether you believe that or not is totally up to you. But again, it just highlights how consumer society operates on a very linear system that turns natural resources into waste. In today's world, consumerism is a powerful force that shapes our lives in many ways. It's all about buying and using goods and services, often in large quantities. And literally, these bath bombs is exactly what I'm actually talking about. So on the positive side, consumerism, it drives economic growth, like I said earlier. And when people buy more, trust me, business thrives, jobs are created, and innovation like flourishes. To be fair, there are lots of bath bombs there. We don't even know how it's made and we just throw it in. Anyways, let's talk about the Stanley Cup. I have a video on the Stanley Cup. I did a little deep dive on the Stanley Cup. The Stanley Cup is a symbol of excellence, and it has been a symbol of excellence in the professional ice hockey era, like for over 100 years. And the Stanley Cups, they were mostly marketed to men, blue-collar workers, and also men who camp. So like when they produced the Stanley Cup, it was not even in the back of the producer's mind or the company's mind to be marketed to women, until later this decade, where 3 women actually helped to bring the company back to life. So obviously now everybody is on Stanley. Like there was a time it was trending that it was so disgusting, and I have a video on that, so if you want to watch it, thank you. Fans, they love to buy memorabilia, they love to buy merchandise related to the Stanley Cups, and this also helps to build a sense of community and loyalty. And this kind of consumerism is tied to tradition and shared experiences, which makes it very meaningful. However, even though we have these positive sides to it, we also have like some missed opportunities. For instance, there are now specific ice trays are designed specifically for the Stanley Cups, and these ice trays, they're literally numbered. They're actually numbered because we do not actually know how to count and to read, so they had to do it for us. And all these things like leads to consumerism.
If there is one thing that I do not understand, it is overconsumption. And this is a prime example that I saw on the internet. Why would anyone actually need 30 to 40 to 50 of the same exact cup? This right here probably cost this person what, $2,000? Imagine what else you could buy for $2,000. I don't get this. And before anyone's like, it's not your business, I'm very aware of that. But on my platform, I try to talk about Deinfluencing. So I would never come on here and promote this and be like, this is the lifestyle that we should be trying to live. What is this? Yeah, they're pretty. Like half of them still have the wrapper on them. So are we just buying $40 to $50 cups just to look at them, just to be able to say, look at my collection of water bottles, pretty much? Another example I saw on Facebook, and when people asked her, like in a respectful way, why do you have that many Stanley cups? She said it's simply a collection. She likes to collect them. It's a thrill to find another one so that she can hang them up. Like, look, I think almost every one of these have a tag. They are brand new. Will she ever drink them? I can't fathom in this economy thinking that I need to spend thousands of dollars on a cup. Like, can someone explain this to me? Minus that people are just out of their mind and obsessed. You all are obsessed. Let's de-influence, shall we? I am convinced that in like 5 years, we are going to see Stanley cups at Goodwill, at thrift stores, at yard sales for like $5. Probably still with the new tag. So before you go and feel the need to buy your third, fourth, or fifth Stanley cup, ask yourself, is there something better that you could be spending that money on? Because I guarantee you there is. Have a great day.
The effect of consumerism has reached far beyond just our shopping habit. It also causes like major environmental issues like pollution, habit destruction, and also climate change.
This is your sign to get rid of all of your Stanleys because the new.
Can we stop? Can we stop? Can we stop? What if we actually used our recyclable water bottles, what they're for, to be reused, and stopped making a new trending water bottle every 6 months? It's so annoying and it is so bad for the environment. Our planet cannot handle this level of overconsumption, and it's influencers and businesses like this that just make it so much worse. Just use what you have. Oh my God, it's not that hard.
And I'm going to be the first person to come on here and say, listen, I am not entirely cautious of how much the climate is changing, but I'm doing my own bit. Like, I'm recycling, I'm thrifting, I'm also like putting things in the bin. I'm not throwing things on the street, I'm not throwing things into the river. I'm also like very cautious to the extent that I know to be, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to come here and be like, oh yeah, I never do this, I never do that. No. But at the same time, we are producing and we are tossing out so much things that is putting a huge strain on our planet. And mentally, the constant pressure to buy more can really, really mess with people's head. We start thinking about our worth being tied to what we own, not who we are and what we do. And this can lead to anxiety. It can also lead to feelings of inadequacy, and overall it can lead to unhappiness. Financially, while all this spending does boost the economy, it can also trap people in debt, and it's very easy to get your credit card and to just purchase whatever you want to purchase. When the bills are due, it can cause a very personal and even national economic crisis. Culturally, as consumerism spreads, it can also wipe out traditional ways of life. Local customs and values, they just get replaced by a focus on material wealth, which also leads to a toss of cultural identity and diversity. The challenge is just finding a way to consume that doesn't wreck everything in the process. That being said, I'm not here to say that the bad ones are not good. This company, they are doing the best they can. Again, I'm not even going to blame the company because they have to make their money. They literally have to make their money. And you're the consumer. You have to decide, do I need this or am I just doing it because it's trending? Like when I did not even buy the Stanley cup, that's how I knew that Joel no influencer is getting you. But hope I get you, because I would never lead you guys astray. Get that from me, and I pray I do not. But that being said, thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you made it to the end, drop a brown heart emoji. My favorite color is brown. My co-worker, she told me that I speak like the color brown. So that's what she told me. She was like, you speak like the color brown, that she loved how I speak. And I was like, actually, brown is my favorite color. Guys, brown is literally my favorite color. So drop the brown emoji if you made it to the end. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate you spending this time with me. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video. Until next time, bye. Don't forget the brown emoji. Bye.